Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and I'm here for the Libra reading for January 14th, January 20th. I want to say welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you are here, and I have been doing tarot for about 10 months, and these are my first set of videos, and I'm so excited to see what this journey has in store for me because I have been doing this for some months now, as I said, and I'm ready to come into the YouTube community and share what I have to say, and hopefully I could touch people like the people I watch on YouTube and how they help me through tough times, and I hope that I could be that person for some of you out there as well. So let's get right into your reading. Okay, just do a couple more. Okay, let's see what the universe message is for you guys. We have the Page of Wands. We have you starting a week of being excited, thinking about the new beginnings that you're coming into. One of the best feelings is when January comes, it feels like it's a brand new start. And I feel going into the second week, you're kind of working into the energies because all the planets are direct right now. So I feel like it's more focused to moving forward, whereas in 2018 was more about focusing on the past and clearing those things up. So I feel for you guys especially because Venus was retrograding in Libra for the end of 2018. So depending on where Venus was in your signs, in your houses, it could have affected you guys. And I feel like now that since all the planets are direct, like I said, you guys are able to focus on the seeds that you want to plant. Awesome. Okay, we have the moon. I believe 20th or 21st. Since the moon has come out for you guys, I have done all the rest of the readings. The moon has not come out. I feel this, the same message kind of for Virgo, as I felt, for them to say too. We have a lunar eclipse that's happening, or a solar eclipse. One of those kind of eclipses. Always get them confused. But anyway, nonetheless, if you know how to do a transit chart, for example, where this moon is taking place is the ending to when the North Node was in Leo. So I feel I think it was 2017, the North Node was in Leo. So it's pretty much a wrap up from that whole time, or some point 2017, I believe. I'm sorry if I forget the dates. But anyway, nonetheless, I do know that this eclipse is going to be in Leo. So depending on where this house is a major closing and new beginnings here for you. Some things could be illuminated at the end of the week as well with this moon. Maybe some things you wasn't expecting coming to the surface. We have the Two of Cups. Let's say maybe last year you had a falling out with someone that you cared about. This eclipse could maybe help clear out some old feelings so you guys can come back together. And I feel, for example, for New Year's Eve, right? We all sit around with our closest friends and family and we reflect on the year. And then going into January, we're thinking about the people that we would like to welcome in and be part of our experience. So I feel like maybe you guys are thinking what kind of people you would like around you and making sure that you guys are receiving the same love that you guys give out, because Libra is also ruled by Venus, I believe. So I feel like you guys are very diplomatical, gracious. You guys are air signs. And I feel like you guys can really be the voice of reason because Libra scales, you know? So I feel like you guys are always about bringing balance to things, which is the Two of Cups. Even though it's a water cup, but I still look at, like, when it comes to emotions, it's like Libra, you know? They like to bring things together. It's about love and working out issues together. We have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel that you guys are really taking your time while you plant these seeds of your new beginnings. I feel like you guys are really taking time to plan out for how you imagine the rest of your 2019. Because to me, January, the whole month of January, is still us getting adjusted. And into the second week, we start to think, okay, what more can I do? Or you double check of how far the past 2 weeks, like, have you been sticking to what you said since your New Year's resolution? So I feel like you guys are on the right track with the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, he is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but however, in my opinion, he slept on because at least out of all the knights, he comes correct. You know, he comes with a stable offer. So he is, in my opinion, one of the most mature knights in the deck, even though he's not a king or a queen. We have the Four of Wands. I love the Four of Wands. It's such a beautiful card because, you know, they have the little wreath here and then they have the flowers. I feel this week is a time of celebration. Maybe this eclipse helped clear out that old energy and now you're able to see things from a more stable standpoint. And I love the Four of Wands because it also looks like 11. So I feel like you guys are really focusing on what makes you feel like home. What makes you feel secure where you're very passionate about it because the wands are passion. So I feel like stability and coming together, it seems like you guys may be having a certain interest here too. Maybe that's also why the moon is here, you know? Maybe it's some hidden feelings you may have from someone. Ten of Pentacles. This is beautiful. I feel this eclipse is going to be great because this is the week leading up to the eclipse. I feel like I love the Ten of Pentacles because this is Pentacles is like physical, you know, finances, and I love it because everyone's celebrating, everyone's having a good time. So not only do you have, like, when it comes to like heart matters and passion matters with the wands here, you also have it pentacle wise. This is awesome. I feel like you guys are really going to have a great week. As I said, because you guys are not in your head, I feel now you're able to move forward. I feel if this was someone that maybe you thought about pursuing, or maybe you should say something, I feel you are. Because, you know, Libras, they love to love, you know. A lot of people may have their things about Libras, but I feel that I think every sign has its great things and its drawbacks. So I feel like it's all of what the person utilizes the energy for. Okay, I want to see why the Page of Wands is here. We have the Devil card here. So I feel like while you're thinking about the new beginnings, be careful of this type of energy trying to steal your joy. Because as always, especially if you have the Two of Cups here, you have the Four of Wands here, and the Ten of Pentacles, you know, it's only a matter of time before this energy rolls up. Like, what can I destroy in this place of happiness here? So I feel like while you're planning, also make sure that you have the right people around you, because I do see great things this week and you don't want anybody to ruin this for you. Oh, I'm not going to use all these. These kind of shot out at me. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. So you guys are bossing up on this energy. I feel like you guys aren't even phased. So it's like he comes through, you guys are like, nah, get out of here. This is my kingdom, you feel me? I work very, very hard for this, which is great. Defend those new beginnings. Defend your happiness because you guys deserve it. Let's see why the Moon card is here. You guys are very focused on love and finances this week. That's what I'm getting. That's nothing better to me, to have both. You know, in life, how many times somebody asks the question, what would you rather have, love or money? But nobody ever asks the question of why can't you have both, right? We live in an unlimited universe. You mean to tell me I have to pick? We have the Knight of Cups. So as I was saying, it could be someone that you have secret feelings for that got you feeling this way, huh? Okay. Romeo or Juliet out there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And we have the Nine of Wands. I feel maybe you want to express how you feel, but maybe you've been hurt before and you don't know how to articulate the words to say to someone or to let this person in. But who knows, maybe by this eclipse it helps clear out those old feelings, like I said, and helps you be more, have more faith in yourself and know that you do deserve love. And it is very important for you to realize what is this Nine of Wands for you, what has caused you this pain that can get in the way of your future happiness. So we're going to go on the Two of Cups. We have the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Pentacles. That's very interesting. Maybe you guys are ultimately choosing to walk away. That just kind of threw me for a loop. I can't even lie. Let me see why the Eight of Pentacles is here. So, okay. Maybe you guys have walked away from each other, but I feel like maybe you're working on rekindling things with the Ace of Wands here. Because I was like, let me see where this is going to go, because I could go two ways with this. So with the Ace of Wands here, I feel maybe if you are separated from this person, you guys have walked away, I feel like you have still been working on what you got going on, but I really feel like the passion for this individual did not die. I feel like maybe a new thought occurred to you about this person that makes you want to let them back in your life, you know? Let's see why the Knight of Pentacles is here. We have the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, that's why you guys are moving slow and patiently, because you guys are wanting to bring balance to what makes you emotionally, like the Ace of Cups in a Rider-Waite Tarot is a beautiful card because it's a big cup and it's overflowing. I feel this is how you guys feel about yourself, because it's like you guys feel so great. It's just like, I just want to share this with someone. But I feel that's why you're the Knight of Pentacles, because you're not just going to take anybody's offer. Like, you're looking at people who are consistent. I feel like consistency is so important, because when you go through a lot of things, especially in relationships, you really build a higher standard for yourself after a while, and you should never settle for less. And I feel like you guys are not looking for a Romeo, you know what I'm saying? You're looking for someone who you can actually build with, or Juliet, doesn't matter. Which is great, because you guys are awesome. A for awesome. Okay, let's see why the Four of Wands is here. We have the Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so I feel like what can cause some disharmony to your stability? Maybe some mental conflict left over from this wound I see. Even though we could still have self love for ourselves, but we could still have wounds too. I'm a perfect example of that. Like, yes, I have higher standards for myself after going through a lot of things where I had to learn how I settled so many times, which we all do at some point. And we still have that wound that kind of hurts. Like, it's like a trigger, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you hear a certain person's name, it's like, ugh, I don't want to hear about that person. It's kind of, that's still a wound. Like, when you still have an emotional reaction to something, that's how you know it's a wound. So I feel like if someone stepped on that wound, you're going to go into conflict and be Knight of Swords and ready to just, because air, look, air signs, swords, it could turn into, the usual, from the usual Libra energy of being diplomatic to now I'm ready to fight. So I feel like just take time before you react in case someone hits that trigger, even though you are practicing self love right now, and do know that it does take time. Healing comes in layers. So let's see why the Ten of Pentacles is here. Okay. Usually a card comes off right now. Okay, there we go. We have the Queen of Cups, the King of Wands. So we have two kings in here. As I was saying, we out here looking for bosses, right? So, well, I like to say leaders because, bosses are cool and all, but the world needs more leaders. So I feel the universe is saying for this week is focus on what makes you emotionally happy. And it seems to me it's a guy with or a girl, doesn't matter. But since this is a king, I just go with it. Someone has really caught your eye this week. I don't know who this person is, but the king and queen came together. I feel like this person, like you help balance them out emotionally, and they help you with passionate projects in your own life. But maybe what gets in the way of what possibly could be a great new beginning when it comes to love is this Nine of Wands here. So make sure that before you think about building a family or building some type of stable foundation with someone, that you are aware for the good part of what are your wounds, what triggers you, why you have the insecurities that you do, and make sure to communicate with that person so they can actually so you can actually allow them to help you, so you don't feel like they're your enemy, because they might step on a button that you didn't communicate with them that was a button. So we have the Eight of Swords, but I feel like you guys are ultimately going to get out of your head about this wound, because you guys are like Drake in your feelings about this person. I feel for the first reading I have done, from Aries up to now, I feel like this is really the first love reading I've actually felt. So we have the Six of Swords. Like I said, you guys are moving away from that. You guys are ready. Oh, look at that. We have a pair. Oh, that's awesome. So we have the queen and the king. I feel like you are going to get out your head, because you know that you are passionate about this person as well. And you are going to communicate the things that bothers you if some things come up with this eclipse, depending on where the house is. And you're going to communicate with this person. And they're willing to build with you. I see nothing but great things for you guys in this reading. I hope you guys appreciate it. And thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Have a great day, guys.